Thank you so much for joining us here at Indigo Moon. Well, we're looking at some of our behaviors, okay? You know, you might run to catch a bus. You might run late for something. But don't let it be the chance that you run from an opportunity. God will give you different signs, letting you know that this opportunity is coming to you. And you don't listen to your intuition. And you say, okay, you know what? It's no big deal. That opportunity went, another one will come. But how many times have we heard these love songs where they say, when love calls, you better answer. Now, I don't remember who sings that song, but that's just a song in regards to sometimes opportunities come and you miss the opportunity because you're so distracted by something else. You know, sometimes let's say you go to a psychic person. You go to the psychic person and you ask them different questions. And they give you the answers to the questions that you asked for. You get upset because you weren't ready for that answer. You wanted to hear what you wanted to hear. The practitioner gives you the information because you gave them permission to look, to gain insight on what you're doing, right? Then you say, you know what, let me ask about this person. Well, here's the deal with that. Spiritually, there's certain laws that you consider being broken when you ask about someone else. And the practitioner didn't get permission to gain that information to give to you. But let's say the practitioner does. And they tell you too much of things that you should not know. Now, I'm getting into a deeper sector because I don't usually go into the sector, but I'm going to do this one good time. Because I think that people have gotten so caught up in thinking that they're God and they're making certain choices that are working against them. So let's say a woman goes to the practitioner and asks about someone else, and she gains information on this other person. Now, let's say that person ranks higher than you, or even higher than the practitioner. And that practitioner now has to suffer for sharing something that should not have been told in the first place. Nobody has permission to take advantage of such a thing. That's why if you notice, a lot more people are doing research on individuals before they go ahead and step on that toe of the person that they got the information about. Years ago, I had a friend who did just that and suffered a great deal. You see, we have to really think about what it is that we're doing. And you got a lot of free will. You're free to do certain things that you want to do. But when you make that choice, who are you really hurting? We have to really take this into account, you know? I mean, some people say it was a red lie, it was a white lie, it was a blue lie, whatever color, it was still a lie. And I'm sure that, nobody's perfect. There's certain times that you're going to say certain things, Maybe you want to get that sale on that item that you wanted to get at the supermarket, and you lie. You say, oh, the sale card was still there when I went, and then they say, okay, we're going to honor this because the customer's always right. But is the customer always right? Think about it in the end, if it's really going to serve you or if it's really going to hurt you. Be considerate and go to God and ask God for direction. Sometimes you go to someone else and you get the wrong direction or you get the wrong insight from someone else who thought they knew something and find yourself in a hot seat. A lot of people are going to be facing the hot seat when they make such choices, Even when you decide you want to, let's say I have a younger sister who says, okay, I'm going to tell these stories about my big sister. And when people realize that that person's been telling untruths, what happens to them in the end? You got to look at the bigger picture and let us decide to make better choices. For God is still watching. Thank you so much for joining us, Indigo Moon.